Okay, so when I made that Kendrick Lamar thumbnail, it never popped up in my head to make another video. It was a joke that aged weirdly. But really, I had no intention of making another video on Drake and Kendrick.
Cap.
To everyone's surprise, Kendrick dropped his new album GNX and everyone is bumping it, and it makes sense for him to drop. He's headlining the Super Bowl, he's most definitely the undisputed rapper of the year, possibly artist of the year. But unlike Kendrick, BBL Drizzy is butthurt still to this day. I don't blame him. His biggest op pretty much bodied him with 5 singles, people have been clowning him since, and he has a child with a P-star.
Damn.
That last part was irrelevant. I was just hating, but the fact still stands. Drake is going through it. So, how could he take an L without making it into a big deal? You could recommend everything under the sun and he still wouldn't listen. You know why? Because he decided to sue UMG for botting streams. Drake, Aubrey, Mr. Graham, if you wanted people to believe you're black, suing and getting courts involved screams your other side. Could you imagine how different music would be if Jay-Z sued Nas for either, or if Ja Rule sued Eminem or 50? Shit, we can do something recent. Imagine if Lil Durk sued Youngboy for their beef. People would never respect Durk, Jay-Z, Ja Rule, anyone. In the music world, when you battle or get into beef with someone, the United States court system is the last system you want involved. Period. But according to the article, Drake accuses UMG and Spotify of scheme to artificially inflate Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. In a legal petition, the Star's company accuses UMG and Spotify of serious wrongdoing, a stunning twist after his high-profile feud with Kendrick. So after 6 months, Drake decided to sue UMG for botting streams on Not Like Us. I can't speak for everyone, but by now, Not Like Us isn't even being played like it was at its peak. It sorta died down given that the beef is over. Kendrick went back into hiding and life moved on. Instead of letting time fly by, Drake reignites the discussions, dragging this historic L. And this might seem like a hot take, but if the lawsuit were to be filed a week after Not Like Us dropped, it would be understandable. I don't agree with it, but understandable. To be fair, Not Like Us did blow up faster than every other track from the beef, but you can't deny the cultural impact it had and is still having. We've never seen a diss track not only get #1, but actually have replay value and have people quoting it in everyday conversation. And let's not act like the Scorpion era wasn't nothing but glaze or botting in this situation. Yeah, there were some hits on there, but was Scorpion the best album that year? Especially when you had classics drop that year like Question Mark, Daytona, Kids See Ghost, Swimming, fucking Astroworld. But none of those albums I just mentioned had the same amount of coverage Scorpion had on Spotify, nor did any one of them complain about it because guess what? They know Drake is the golden child, so his industry connections will help him as much as they can. But now that he's not #1 for once in his career, he just starts bitching and moaning, but remember, he's unbothered. And I will say this as a hot take, but there's not a single mainstream artist right now that doesn't have bot numbers. That just comes with streaming platforms or anything involving the internet. But to say that those streams are fake when we know there are people, kids even rapping the song word by word, yeah, there's no denying that. People like the song, and that's that. But even in legal battles, he is still bitch made for suing the label, not Kendrick. For all the street talk he's done, he was very quick to go for the company and not the man who put him in his feelings. And remember this beef is the product of Drake's feelings being hurt from a verse from a time before GTA 5 existed. Yeah, think about that. All I gotta say is, Mr. Graham, if you wanted respect, then fuck suing the label. You better take your freaky ass back to that courthouse and just go sue this nigga. Hey, future just Jerry. So I woke up after getting my dick sucked, hopped in my Bentley truck. Then I opened up my phone to see that Drake filed another lawsuit against UMG for defamation over Not Like Us. After yesterday's reception, I thought he would have learned, but according to Drake's lawyer, UMG could have refused to release or distribute the song or required the offending material to be edited and or removed, Drake's lawyer writes. But UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and then executed a plan to turn Not Like Us into a viral mega hit with the intent of using the spectacle of harm to Drake and his business to drive consumer hysteria and of course massive revenues. That plan succeeded, likely beyond UMG's wildest expectations. Pretty much, his lawyer is saying Kendrick said these false statements to not only boost business, but to defame Drake's name as well as the end result. Now legally, if you want to say there's a case, then sure, because he hasn't been prosecuted for any crimes like that. Well, besides the lawsuits that were paid off, but I digress. I just have 2 things to ask any OVO henchman in the comments. First question, if Drake can do this, could Kendrick do the same as well for the DV lyrics that were said on Family Matters? But that's question 1. Question 2 would be, if Not Like Us qualifies for defamation, how do you prosecute everything online? You know, the clip of him kissing that underage girl, multiple young celebrities being at his house parties, this picture, and also, I don't know, the Heart Part 6 when he was doing that whole liar liar pants on fire defense. Yeah, okay. I'm truly gonna end this video. No more redos. I don't care if anything else happens. I won't speak on it because I don't make multiple videos on the same person. If you got something interesting to say something in the comments, or not. You got free will. In conclusion, Future and Metro, I like you both, but to backtrack on the whole beef is pretty lame. Would even lie to you. You made your bed, now lay in it, acting like you don't hate him. It was in the moment. Personal issues. You might be a wizard, but Hendrix, you can't cast a single spell to backtrack. And Metro, the creator of the BBL Drizzy beat, I'm not here to defend Drake, but I'll play 6ix9ine God advocate. If it wasn't hate, just why the hell would you be out here tweeting, I'll give people free beats if they diss him? Like, Metro, shut up and go make some drums, Nick.